In a tranquil village nestled between mist-covered mountains, there lived a young woman named Mai. Mai was known throughout the village for her insatiable curiosity and her remarkable ability to ask questions that puzzled even the wisest of elders. She would often visit the village square, sitting beneath the ancient cherry blossom tree, eager to engage in conversations that went beyond the ordinary. One day, while the sun was casting its golden glow upon the world, Mai's eyes locked onto a wandering monk who had arrived in the village. The monk was clad in robes of simple saffron, carrying an air of serenity that seemed to radiate from his very being. Intrigued by his aura, Mai approached the monk and greeted him warmly. "Welcome, honored monk. My name is Mai, and I've heard tales of your wisdom. Might you share a fragment of your insight with me?" she inquired. The monk smiled gently, his eyes crinkling with age and kindness. "Greetings, Mai. I sense you have a heart that thirsts for knowledge. But before I share any wisdom, allow me to offer you a simple demonstration." Curious, Mai nodded in agreement. The monk handed her a delicate porcelain cup, its surface adorned with intricate patterns. He then produced a teapot and began to pour tea into the cup. The tea flowed smoothly, filling the cup to the brim, and yet the monk continued pouring. Mai's eyes widened with amazement. "But the cup is already full. Why do you keep pouring?" The monk's serene smile never wavered. "Just like this cup, your mind is filled with preconceptions, worries, and thoughts that clutter your inner world. To truly receive wisdom, you must first empty your mind." With those words, he stopped pouring. Mai looked at the cup, now overflowing, and understood the monk's message. She realized that in order to grasp the wisdom the monk had to offer, she needed to release the burdens that occupied her mind. The monk's presence and his simple yet profound lesson left a deep impression on Mai's heart. She decided to embark on a journey, not to a distant land, but within herself. She meditated beneath the cherry blossom tree, learning to let go of her attachments to the past and the uncertainties of the future. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months. Mai's perseverance bore fruit as her mind gradually emptied of its clutter. In the quiet moments of her meditation, she found a newfound sense of peace and clarity. The world around her seemed to come alive in ways she had never noticed before. The rustling leaves, the babbling brook, and even the smallest creatures all held a deep wisdom she could now perceive. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon and the first stars began to twinkle, Mai felt a gentle presence beside her. It was the monk, his eyes reflecting the wisdom of ages. "You have journeyed well, Mai," he said softly. Mai smiled, her heart full of gratitude. "It is thanks to your guidance, honorable monk, that I have discovered the true nature of emptying my mind. My thoughts no longer hold me captive, and I see the world with new eyes." The monk nodded approvingly. "Remember, Mai, that the journey to inner peace is ongoing. Just as a cup needs to be emptied before it can be filled, so too must your mind remain open and receptive. Embrace the present moment, and you will find that wisdom flows naturally, like water filling an empty vessel." And so, beneath the cherry blossom tree, Mai and the monk continued their silent conversations, united by the understanding that true wisdom comes when one empties their mind of distractions and opens themselves to the profound beauty of the present.